Welcome back, everyone, to another dicondissectional production, hosted by Deathstroke9. Today we're going to be reacting to Neil Young, Heart of Gold. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Daniel, aka Deathstroke9, and here we react to music. I try to figure out what the music and the lyrics mean to me personally. Now, yeah, I'm excited for this. So, Neil Young. We've done Old Man. Now we're moving on to Heart of Gold. As I mentioned in my Old Man video, I know, I think the chorus or whatnot, because, you know, I know some of this song. Which is why I've opted to do, I think this is like a live version right here. Yeah. But you guys told me to react to it anyway, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to look at the lyrics, because I've never read the lyrics to this. I just remember, like, I'm searching for a heart of gold. Something like that. Yeah, I'm excited for this. If you are new to the channel, we react to music nearly every day. Post new videos constantly. And we do research at the end of every video. So, yeah. All right. Nothing else. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Neil Young, Heart of Gold. Let's go. I really like the just calm, kind of confidence that he exudes. Like in the last the first video we did by him was Old Man, and it was also live. He just walked on stage and started telling a story. He, like, very down to earth. I really like that about him. Let's go.
I'm gonna sing another new one now. Gee whiz, folks.
Another new
having a good
one.
time or what?
Yeah.
I know these new songs, you know, maybe that's kind of weird. What? That's what's happening. It's very confusing. I just started playing this, get my thumb caught in it all the time. I just started playing this thing. And you have to carry a different one for every key you play in. You just can't move your hands to another position. So I have to carry a lot of things around my pockets now. My pockets always used to have holes in them, and I never, you know. No, that's a line. Forget that one. Here it is. This one's in G if anybody wants to blow along with me. Everybody brought their Marine Band harmonicas. I guess that's all right. Maybe I'll put it somewhere else. It's sticking into me, you see. I don't travel with a band anymore. I got so much equipment now. Yep.
Alright, wait, no. Alright. We're going into it. I love the way that he starts this. I love it. I really like Neil Young. We need to do more by him. I really enjoy his music. Let's go. The harmonica is incredible, and he's really sitting here playing 2 instruments at one time, and he's gonna start singing, like, just so cool. There's another person someone told me I need to check out because he does multiple instruments, like, at the same time.
I've been a miner for a heart of gold. It's these expressions I never give that keep me searching for
Said he's searching for a heart of gold, but he's getting old. He's not finding it. But I love how hopeful it is, you know, the music. Harmonica's incredible, wow.
I've been to Hollywood, I've been to Redwood, I crossed the ocean for a heart of gold.
Let me pause it there. That's the last time I'm going to pause it. So let's take a look at what he said so far. I want to live and I want to give. I've been a miner for a heart of gold. So he's looking for someone with a heart of gold. It's these expressions I never give that keep me searching for a heart of gold. It's like, so he doesn't have one either. And he's searching for it in someone else. I'm looking for a spark of hope because I certainly don't see one in me almost. And I'm getting old. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. I'm getting old. So it's like I'm running out of time to find it. And he's saying, I've been everywhere. I've been to Hollywood. I've been to Redwood. I've crossed the ocean for a heart of gold. I've been in my mind. It's such a fine line that keeps me searching for a heart of gold. And repeat. Song that ends. He's still searching, so there's still hope. There will always be hope. Even on the day you die, you're still looking. There's still hope. Searching for things that cannot be found almost, but believing that they are. It's all about your mindset and how you perceive life is how you're going to go through life almost. You can be negative about it or you can be positive about it. It's hard to change your mindset though. And then there are also, I believe, certain mental illnesses that make it very difficult for people to, you know, that like make them negative about stuff all the time. So, you know, obviously that's not an option for everybody, but I wonder, could those people also learn, or is there some type of medication that would help them to understand that help them to make a choice, a conscious choice about whether to have a positive or negative outlook? I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, I'm talking about stuff I know nothing about, so let's keep going.
To Hollywood, I've been to Redwood, I crossed the ocean for a heart of gold. I've been in my mind, it's such a fine line.
Does a very good job with the structure of songs.
And I'm getting old. Keeps me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old.
Love that he's using like both feet to keep time. I don't know why, but it's like
Keep me searching for a heart of gold. You keep me searching and I'm growing old. I've been a miner for a heart of gold. Keep me searching for a heart of gold.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's see, what are the comments on here? Let me go ahead and like that. All right, you are watching a man and a guitar and a harmonica move mountains. I'm 71 years old, still listening to this wonderful music. June 29th, 2020. Wow. Wonder if the people in the audience realize how lucky they were. I'm gonna sing another new one now. Proceeds to play one of the best songs in recorded history. I decided at age 17 this is going to be my favorite song for life. I'm 64 now, and it holds true and means so much more. This is my husband's song for me. Before he died, he wanted me to have a heart inscribed on his headstone with Heart of Gold written, so I would never forget I was his heart of gold. I feel the same way. He will always be mine. That's beautiful. My son taught himself to play guitar off the internet when he was 14 using something called tabs. He then learned the harmonica, bought the neck thing to hold it. He's now 30, plays and writes his own songs, and has enough for an album. Still blows my mind the first thing he ever played was Blackbird by the Beatles. He finger-plucked the whole thing, and I had to pick my jaw up off the floor. I think that has to be in you to begin with. Neil is his hero. My boy is in BC now, planting trees for the 8th year, and has his guitar and harmonica with him. When I hear Neil playing, I miss this, my son. Love you, Nate. Dad. Oh, wow. Wow. Try playing guitar. Try playing guitar and singing. Try playing guitar and harmonica at the same time. Try singing, playing harmonica and guitar at the same time. Try doing it live while writing your own song, singing it, playing it. Yeah. You talentless 4,000 thumbs downers. Yeah. It's 12,000 now, the invalids. Okay. Not invalids, but like the... Trying to think of a good describing word. I think a lot of times people throw around words like, oh, you're an idiot, oh, you're a moron, oh, you're a jerk, or different negative describing words. But a lot of times it just kind of comes out, and it's not even, I don't know, it's negative. I do it too, so it's another word for the 12,000 thumbs downers. People, maybe they're people who've already found their heart of gold. They could be people who haven't realized yet that they need to search. They could be the people with that negative outlook. They could be people who enjoy the studio version better. Okay, anyway. I don't know what I'm trying to prove right now, but whatever. Let's go into meaning, because I already talked about what I think it means. It's so simple, and yet it's so profound. I love it. All right, charted number 1 in the U.S., number 10 in the U.K. It's off his Harvest album. With a straightforward metaphor and complete lack of pathos, this is not a typical Neil Young song. It finds him mining for a heart of gold, which, depending on your perspective, is either a touching and heartfelt sentiment or a mawkish platitude. What does mawkish mean? Never seen that word before. Sentimental in a feeble or sickly way. Okay. I think it's a touching and heartfelt sentiment, but whatever. Rolling Stone took the churlish view, complaining that the album evoked stardom's weariest cliches. The listening public and Young's fans were far more accepting, and this song became his biggest hit. Oh. Yeah, Rolling Stone, what's wrong with you guys? Come on. All right. Young wrote this in 1971 after he suffered a back injury that made it difficult for him to play the electric guitar. So on Harvest tracks, he's playing acoustic. Despite the injury, he was in good spirits, possibly thanks to painkillers, which is reflected in this song. The next few years would be more challenging for Young. He suffered a series of setbacks. His son Zeke was born with cerebral palsy. His friend Danny Whitten died. He split with his girlfriend. His next 3 albums, which became known as the Ditch Trilogy, expressed these dark times in stark contrast to Heart of Gold. Neil Young was in Nashville to record a performance for the Johnny Cash Show, along with Tony Joe White, James Taylor, and Linda Ronstadt. Elliot Mazer, a producer who owned nearby Quadraphonic Studios, set up a dinner party on February 5th, inviting the show's guests and about 50 other people. Mazer was friends with Young's manager, Elliot Roberts, who introduced the two at the gathering. Young and Mazer quickly hit it off when Neil learned that Elliott had produced a band called Area Code 615. He asked if he could set up a session the next day, and Mazer complied. Alright, so Nashville has an abundance of studio musicians, but getting them to work on a Saturday could be a challenge. Mazer was able to get one member of Area Code 615, drummer Kenny Buttery. The other musicians he found were guitarist Teddy Irwin, bass player Tim Drummond, and pedal steel player Ben Keith. All were seasoned pros. Keith, who had never heard of Neil Young, recalls showing up late and sitting down to play right away. He says they recorded 5 songs before they stopped for introductions. By far, this was the biggest hit for Young as a solo artist, reaching number 1 on the Hot 100 on March 18th, 1972. The Harvest album went to number 1 a week earlier, supplanting Don McLean's American Pie. A very influential musician, he was never too concerned about making hit records. His next highest Hot 100 entry was his next single, Old Man, which reached number 31. Wow. So we did the 2 biggest singles of his. All right, well, I'll do more. James Taylor and Linda sang backup. They didn't come in until the end of the song. Like Young, Taylor, they were in town to appear on the Johnny Cash's show. Young convinced them to lend their voices to this track, and they came in on Sunday, February 7th, 1971. All right, well, we didn't listen to the studio version. We might. He said that he thinks Harvest is the finest record that he's ever made. This was the song that tweaked Bob Dylan. Oh, okay. Okay, then. This is the song that tweaked Bob Dylan. Young had made no secret that he idolized Dylan, but when Dylan heard Heart of Gold, he thought this was going too far. As quoted in Neil Young, Long May You Run, The Illustrated History, Dylan complained, "I used to hate it when it came on the radio. I always liked Neil Young, but it bothered me every time I listened to Heart of Gold. I'd say, that's me. If it sounds like me, it should as well be me." I just listened to Bob Dylan, and it got blocked. So it's on Patreon now, for free. If you want to check it out, I'll include a link in the description if you want to see that. The song was "A Hard Rain's Gonna Fall," and I guess it's a little bit like Bob Dylan, but okay, whatever. Heart of Gold is the name of the spaceship stolen in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's interesting. Young revived the guitar riff for this song on Crosby, Still, Nash & Young's Slowpoke in 1999. He's made it clear that the musicians who played on his tracks had a lot to do with their success. He said Heart of Gold would not have been a hit without drummer Kenny Buttery. Tori Amos covered this on her 2001 album Strange Little Girls. She was trying to demonstrate how men and women hear different meanings in the same songs. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for joining me. What a great song. I loved it. Yeah, do you think Neil Young and Bob Dylan are the same? Or not the same, but do you think that they're super similar? Do you have a preference? If you want to let me know down in the comments below, feel free to. But be respectful of other people's opinions, as always. Try to do that. Try to keep the comment section as positive a place as possible. We are Legion, my friends. Let us stay united, even through our differences. All right, thank you very much for joining me. Again, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing if you enjoy these types of videos. And yeah, let's keep on searching for hearts of gold, everybody, and try to cultivate them in ourselves. You guys are awesome. Deathstroke 9.